Okay, guys, Kentucky beats Mississippi State 89-91. What was a beautiful game, a beautiful comeback from the Kentucky Wildcats as Reed Sheppard continues to show he is our best player. To me, there's no doubt. There's no doubt at all. 35 minutes, 32 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Let's see, Thiero 11, Wagner 10, Reeves 21. Dillingham had 9, and Bradshaw had 4. Kentucky comes back, takes care of business on the road. I was worried about a letdown, but we pulled this one out. In order for Kentucky to get where it needs to be, people, Coach Cal is going to have to start Reed Sheppard. That's just what it's come down to. In my eyes, you have to start your best players. I'm trying to figure out why Reed Sheppard is not starting. Do you know a reason? Explain it to me. We're now tied for 4th. We have a very favorable schedule. We have, a bunch of teams here 10-5, 10-5. South Carolina got beat. South Carolina could possibly lose a few more games. Auburn. I think if Kentucky wins out, there's a possibility to get a 3 seed in the SEC tournament. So we're going to have to win out. And it's just the way it's got to be. I'm proud of this team. I like how at the end of the game, if you watched it, you saw Reed Sheppard call for the ball. It's just an amazing win, people. So proud of this team. I was so worried about a letdown. It just didn't happen. So Kentucky now tied 10-5, 10-5 with Auburn. South Carolina's 11-4. Alabama and Tennessee, they have to play each other, so one of those teams are going to have a loss, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, they play Saturday, then they play Florida, then Arkansas. So let's look at Auburn's schedule, see what they've got left. Auburn could basically win out with their schedule. Let's see, they have one road game left and 2 home games. So I would say Auburn's actually could possibly win out here. They really could. I mean, they got a favorable schedule. And let's look at South Carolina. I think that's the team I was looking at most likely to slip up here. South Carolina has Florida, Tennessee, and Mississippi State. They could possibly lose 2 of these games, if not 1. So, and of course, I'm not saying we're going to win, but we have to. If we can win out, our schedule is very favorable, is the way I like to look at it. But I'm proud of my team, that is for sure. I'll just say that. So, let's look at our schedule coming up. We have Arkansas, Vanderbilt. Then we have Tennessee. We have a home game, 2 home games, and 1 more road game. And just because we're at home, it doesn't mean we're going to win. But the team, I feel like the team is figuring themselves out at the right time. I think that's the main thing I'm seeing with Kentucky. We figured out who we are. Coach Cal hopefully sees now. The thing is, people are like, well, keep it the way it is. Keep Sheppard coming off the bench. And I believe Coach Cal's given, Dillingham Reeves or whatever. He's promised them they're going to start over Reeves Sheppard when he recruited him. So I believe that's part of it. Also, I believe certain players was promised to start over others. And he knows Reed Sheppard won't cause no trouble because he's a good old Kentucky boy. And I know Reed Sheppard's getting the max minutes. He's getting a lot of minutes now. But the thing is, people, you want to start the game with your best players. Why would you play a game and not start your best players? You want to start with your best 5. Reed Sheppard is clearly the best point guard on the team, if not the best player. The most complete player, the smartest player, the best passer, the best shooter, the best playmaker, the best for his size and everything, he's one of the best defenders. He gets steals. He's smart with deflecting the ball. When people blow by him, he's smart and comes around behind him and knocks the ball away and stuff like that. He's just born to play basketball. He's just a pure point guard. So we got Arkansas coming up Saturday. Let's check those guys out. See what they've got left. They've got Kentucky, LSU, and Alabama. Let's go back to the standings and look. Let's see. I want to see what their overall record is. I know it's not too good. It's 5-10. They're 2-5 on the road. 11-6 away. So, no excuses. As I've said, we have to win out. That's the way I see it. If we can win out, we should be able to get 3 or 4 seed in the SEC. I know some people's like we can get a 2 seed or whatever, but there's 3 games left. Take it one game at a time. But I'm just proud of this team, and I just love seeing it come together like it's doing. I think that's what I'm most proud of. It's up to Coach Cal to keep this going. Start Reed Sheppard. We don't want to fall behind 5, 8, 10 points and then bring in Reed Sheppard and have a spark, come back. We don't want that over and over. So anyway, guys, that's my thoughts about this. I'll look for Kentucky to beat Arkansas. I'm going to say 75-60. Well, it's a little bit low. Let's go 85. 85-70. That's my prediction. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks so much for watching, and go Big Blue.